Most of my life I spent feeling something wrong with me. I had no idea what exactly, until I started to discover myself and the rules that lead this world. Turned out I was hiding my demons for the entire life. I was people pleasing and overall looking for approval from anyone around me. Understanding this, changed a lot. First of all, I learned what is the answer. Second, I started to understand the direction, where to go further. And third, I understood it was all entirely my fault. And I'm not blaming myself. This is more of being accountable. Even I was doing this because I had no other choice. I had no other examples of behavior, no other explanations. I had specific values I learned and specific way of contributing to those values. Nevertheless, what happens now is all about me, and this is my choice. And this is again, and this becomes very important again when I can leave, when I can step out of everyday life, when I can stay in silence by nature, when I stay alone, cascade of thoughts is coming. And there are still demons saying, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, I may not make it. On the other hand, going for a long trip, cycling, moving, exposing my body to excessive and prolonged loads, to reach the goals I have set myself, taught me that I can do much more. And this is not just the knowledge of knowing it. These are proofs from physical world. I've been there, I did this, I did that, I achieved that. And there are people who cannot do the same. Do they want or not? That's a different story. But even they would like to do it today, they would not be able to repeat it. What it means one thing. We are different, and I'm good at something. I'm better at doing something than other people. And there are other people again who are better than me at doing something. And this is what this life is about. Not about being the best, but about being the best myself. It's about being the best self. Being the best version of me means something different comparing to what I've been expecting from myself or understanding this. I was delusional about being the best when everyone likes me. That's what people who are pleasing others often do. And recently I read a great book, The Courage of Being Disliked. In that book, author explains the theory or the approach a less known psychologist Adler was exposing. The main concept there is detaching from the linear event, like cause and result connection, and release the freedom of current moment. I am at this point because I have chosen to be here. If this is something that someone can say, it's a big blessing already. And I feel that this is something that I can say for sure, but I'm not yet fully feeling it. I'm somehow disagreeing with that, because wow, the world is so unfair. There are so many lies. There are so many bad people. But it doesn't matter. I'm at the point in my life where I have chosen to be. It means two things. There is no one else responsible for that. And there is even better thing. It means I have authority to change it completely. Kinda nothing new. A lot of people around the internet is talking about this. A lot of books has been written. But decorations are changing. And thoughts and concepts that were used to share this knowledge must be adjusted as well. It's hard to read the Bible and understand what exactly it means. But when we do actually understand some things about this life, then all of it makes sense. However, not all the knowledge is providing understanding. So we need to search for the way to communicate in modern manner. Communication matters a lot for our personal communication, for professional activities. But there is something that we are often missing. We people live in two worlds simultaneously. There is an inner world and there is an outer world. And being successful or happy is directly related to the quality of communication between these two worlds. When something happens in the outer world, we are always perceiving it through the inner world. And the other way around, we are affecting the outer world from our inner world. So what I've been doing wrong for most of my life? I had no idea what's living inside me. I have no idea who I am. The biggest discovery? Well, the demons that are hiding, unleashed anger. This is something that each and every human being has. It's like a standard set of tools we got when we were born. Just like fear, just like happiness, all of these emotions are available to us by default. But under some circumstances, we might learn we have to hide it. And it becomes a source of very toxic behavior. When anger is redirected, when aggression is hidden, well, first of all, it becomes harmful to people who were never meant to be harmed by those negative emotions and negative moments. Second part that I'm discovering right now, it hides a lot of energy. One of the things I've learned, there is so much energy hidden in the, let's say, negative cluster of emotions, like anger, right, and even fear. But fear is really toxic for us in terms of blocking our rational part of the brain. So fear is a bit different, but it's still a source of the energy. This is something that helps to move. And the trickiest part is to learn how to move forward. Despite having this energy, despite feeling these emotions, how to transform it. Transform it to make a positive impact on us, on me, on the world around me. One of the things I learned, the easiest way to transform anger is to go for some physical activity. Walking, cycling, running, whatever, skating. Dropping the stress, expressing, releasing the energy through physical movement. And this is the basic layer, the basic level. And I think there is this at least second level. And the second level is to actually feel the anger, but doing a reframing, changing the point of view on the situation, actually use it to act differently without necessarily doing a lot of activity effort, physical activity effort. And one of the things that also comes to my mind is to being honest also requires a skill of releasing this negative energy. Honesty assumes there is no bad energy. There are no bad energies in general. But we are usually blocked and taught to not express what other may not like. When this is related directly to our survival, well, we learn a very negative patterns. As a summary, there is just one simple thought. Anyone who is claiming to be honest must express both the positive and the negative. Something that we used to call positive and negative. However, it is the responsibility of each and every adult to transform those negative emotions, those that are bringing a lot of energy, into the form and shape others are able to accept, at least, and in the best case scenario, consume. What it means in practice, because I was learning this for many years and could not understand. In practice, if someone makes me upset, unhappy, and angry, this is my responsibility to say it loud. However, in normal circumstances, I need to assess the level of the threat, and if there is no threat to my existence, this should be pretty polite. I may disagree. I may name it loud that I'm upset. I may express my anger with some non-harmful physical gesture. Whatever could be accepted by the opponent in this case. Never dump raw emotions on other human being. This is what means to be adult, emotionally intelligent, and in general what means to be a good person. Not being good to everyone, but being understandable to everyone. Thank you for watching this. Bye.